records the tidings of the 78th sign, where the kawaii be weighed and the vineyards are fine. Not companions in bloom, but the bud in praise. 10-year-old children for a martyr's eyes. A theological bribe, a turkey, a lie, to keep the boys dying under the Persian sky. Let's hear it for the IRGC's best. A flailing missile put to a clumsy test. It wobbled out the silo with a pathetic groan, then dropped its payload on a school of their own. It was the Jews, they shrieked to the BBC, searching for deals and for global pity. But the satellites watched the trajectory of shame, a self-inflicted wound with nobody to blame. From the ports of Kuwait to the Yemen night, the desperate lashing of a soul in flight. He gambled on a stupid king, he gambled all the time, but the 47th Thunder won't ignore the cry. You struck at the neighbors, you lashed at the blue, but the 47th Thunder is fucking real for you. Operation Epic Fury, the hammer of lead for the child thief and the lies he spread. No more kawaii, no more paradise toys, just the end of the mullahs and their holy boys. Zainab of Khaybar, she's laughing in the dust. She didn't need a missile, she didn't need trust, just a gift of poison lamb and a test for a king. I feel my heart snapping, did you feel the sting? The prophet died in a fever, a miserable end, while the dog you called unclean was man's only friend. The render is failing, the oil is dry, the dragon and the bear just said goodbye. You struck at the neighbors, you lashed at the blue, but the 47th Thunder is fucking real for you. The compound is ashes, the bunker is cold, the keys to the city have been bought and sold. February 28th, the ledger is clear, the end of the drama, the end of the fear. The sweets are bitter, the fire was sweet, the 47th made the victory complete.
The eagle is circling, the sky is turning red. The supreme one is hiding with a price upon his head. He can't reach the west, he can't touch the shore, so he breaks all the windows in the house next door. 7 nations bleeding under Terran's hate, a blind man's tantrum at the pillar of state. He quotes the tidings of the 78th sign, where the kawaii wait in the vineyards are fine. Our companions in bloom, but the budding prize. 10-year-old children for a martyr's eyes. A theological bribe, a taki, a lie, to keep the boys dying under the Persian sky. Oh, let's hear it for the IRGC's band. put to a clumsy test. It wobbled out the silo with a pathetic groan, then dropped its payload on a school of their own. It was the Jews, they shrieked to the BBC, searching for deals and for global pity. But the satellites watched the trajectory of shame, a self-inflicted wound with nobody to blame. From the ports of Kuwait to the Ammonite, the desperate lashing of a soul in flight. He gambled on a stupid king, he gambled on the time, but the 47th thunder won't ignore the crime. You struck at the neighbors, you lashed at the blue, but the 47th thunder is fucking real for you. Operation Epic Fury, the hammerer of lead for the child thief and the lies he spread. No more kawaii, no more paradise toys, just the end of the mullahs and their holy boys. Zainab of Kaibar, she's laughing in the dust. She didn't need a missile, she didn't need trust. Just a gift of poison lamb and a test for a king. I feel my heart snapping. Did you feel the sting? The prophet died in a fever, a miserable end, while the dog you called unclean was man's only friend. The render is failing, the oil is dry, the dragon and the bear just said goodbye. You struck at the neighbors, you lashed at the blue, but the 47th thunder is fucking real for you. The compound is ashes, the bunker is cold, the keys to the city have been bought and sold. February 28th, the ledger is clear, the end of the trauma, the end of the fear.
Sweets are bitter, the fire was sweet. The 47th made the victory complete.
Christians fight. He says to all our lives, words can never be changed. And the manuscripts prove they were never rearranged. It's the Bible, it's the word that all are filled and laid down flat on Muhammad. His logic is never Islamic dilemma. The logic is a trap, the truth is a cage. If the Bible is true, he's a liar on the page. If the Bible is God, then Muhammad is the fraud, validated by a book that denies his God. The prophet of doubts, the pincer is closing. couldn't read the script, so he validated pages that his own weren't ripped. He told the Christians judged by what is inside, but the gospel says Jesus was crucified. The ink is the same since the day it was penned. A message Muhammad can't break or bend. If he's the guardian, he failed the test, affirming the book that puts the truth to rest. She was 1094, God says that's the book of law. They were shaking me heads to go look, but the people of the book have a sacred, not a man. They have a son of God, not a caravan plan. The Sinai Codex proves the text is the same. Muhammad is the only one playing the game. Check the diet, check the blood parchments. Got found, you lives at the Ummah's gates. The Arab is gold, but the Zat is a slave. Just the tirade soul on the way to the grave. He calls for Gabriel, but Deadhard appears. A handsome face for the prophet's ears. Aisha's in the room with the water and the lies, scrubbing out the seams of the garment can dry. The maiming on the robe is the revelation trace. Deadhard's weight is the prophet's disgrace, like Alza on Muhammad. The truth is tight, the fraud is naked in the morning light. Islamic dilemma, the logic is a trap. The Bible's truth, the execution, the Bible is true. He's a liar on no page. If the Bible is God, then Muhammad is the fraud, validated by a book that denies his God. No one can change the words of Allah. The Injil stands firm, it was never a lie. Muhammad's own mouth is the how and the why. The dilemma is final. Muhammad, peace be upon him.
Beneath the shadow of the Kaaba, before the black stone, the daughters of the desert sat upon a pagan throne. Al-Lataluza and the third one, Mana, the roots of the ritual, the ghost and the plot. The prophet was lonely, the Quraysh were cold, so he looked at the idols and he did as he was told. He bowed to the stones and he whispered the line, trying to make the pagan god something divine.
These are the exalted plains the prophet declared, while the pagans of Mecca stood silent and stared. Their intercession is hope, for he cried to the sun, integrating the many into the one. But the angel came back with a lash and a sting, saying Satan put those words on the tongue of the king. A flippant excuse for a compromise made. The foundations of Mecca built in the shade. Flag to the stone in the wall, the pagan foundations are starting to fall. The 47th thunder is peeling the pain, revealing the sinner inside of the saint. It was Satan's verse in the prophet's mouth, the wind of the north and the dust of the south. You bow to the goddesses to save your own. I forgot those verses weren't real. I was just trying to close a political deal. Satan jumped in and he whispered a song, and I'm infallible, so I couldn't be wrong. Just a man in a
waiting for the 47 to end it all.
Muhammad looked me in the eye through the 7th century mist. You're holding a perfect book with a logic-killing twist. You told the world the gospel was the light and the true path. Then you brought a different story and you brought the desert wrath. If the gospel is the word, then your revelation fails. It's a ship with no rudder and 1,000 broken sails. You're the ear that heard too much but understood too little, leaving your own perfect words brittle in the middle.
How can you confirm a book that calls your prophecy a crime? You're a criterion that's failing for the very first time. You said the law preserves the word, that no man can change the ink. Then you said the gospel's altered just to keep your ship from sink. If it's altered, then the law is weak and couldn't keep the light. If it's not, then you're a liar in the middle of the night. It's a checkmate in the desert, it's a self-inflicted scar. You're just a man with pagan roots reaching for a star.
You bow to the cranes, you bow to the stone, because you couldn't stand to face the Meccan sun alone. Ally and a loser, the daughters you embraced before the satanic verse was conveniently erased.
The 47 Thunder just leveled the Baghdad gate. The Ayatollah's crying, but it's 20 years too late. Statistically impossible, the noise inside the wire. The axis of resistance is a funeral pyre. From Babylon to Nineveh, the signal's coming through. The 47's hammer brought the ending just for you. Oh, look at you, messenger with your cousins in a row, building a low-trust empire where the minds can never grow. Marrying the child, marrying the kin, while the average IQ is drowning in the sin. Goats for bride price, 1/400 years of fog, while you called a man's best friend a shaitan and a dog. The dilemma is you, the dilemma is deep, and the 47 is waking up your sheep. The 47 Thunder just leveled the Baghdad date. The Ayatollah's crying, but it's 20 years too late. The Quirion is broken, the ear is finally deaf. The ledger of the Hijaz is marked with the F. February 28th, the fire was sweet. The dismantling of the mullah is finally complete.
You affirm the truth and proved yourself alive. The 47 knows the Iraq
sorry, Master, but I must go all out just this once. I don't like you, Muhammad.
Dawa boys, you've left me no choice. Bible's been corrupted, that's your go-to line. But you claim the same book, prophesize your sign. Twisting every scripture, faking all the quotes. Hiding all the facts, trying to keep your boat afloat. Without lies, Islam dies. Can't hide truth, can't spin those lies. Without lies, Islam dies. Dawa cries when the facts arise. Perfect preservation, yeah, that myth got wrecked. Worldly Quran don't even match the text. Used to flex science, now you're back in the way. Cause camel embryo facts don't hit the same today. Got the Islamic dilemma, you can't solve that. Every answer you give makes the problem snap back. Say the Bible's corrupt, but your own book cries. Allah's words, they can't be revised. If Allah's words can't change, then your claims are fraud. You just argued yourself against the word of your God. Injil's secret book, that's your mystery prize. The Quran says Christians should judge by your lies. Then your cruel muta like it's just a game. Ruin the life and trash the man's name. All that dawah talk, but when truth appears, you vanish from the chat like it hurt your ears. We follow Jesus better, sure, in your dream. While cutting out his claims like you're cropping a meme. Crown off his head, toss his cross in the bins. Then smile for the camera like he still is king. Jesus was a Muslim. Cute little twist. Redefine the word so the facts don't exist. If labels could change what the records prove, then Pharaoh was a Yahweh fan and Judah stayed true. Muhammad in the Song of Solomon, boy, you made your prophet a fruit. Snuggled up with Solomon and became the man of lies. Without lies, Islam dies. Can't hide truth, can't spin those lies. Without lies, Islam dies. World cries when the facts arise. You preach perfect text, but the proof ain't there. Hush, even your readers don't care. Call the Bible corrupt, but still quote it loud. Trying to find Muhammad just to please your crowd. You catch graphic text? Yeah, that's your flex. You just wrote your prophet into Solomon's bed. Then the men of Al-Zud came riding through all night long, and you say that's true. Jesus was a Muslim, the wordplay is dead. By that logic, Pharaoh bowed his head. You twist, you spin, but you can't disguise that every dawah claim is built on lies. Without lies, without lies, without lies.
Served. The poison is set. The audit of the unkillable starts now. He took the city, he killed the kin, then sat at the table to wash away the sins. I not brought the shoulder cooked in the hate. A forensic delivery on a silver plate. If he's a prophet, he'll know the sting. If he's a king, then death is the thing. He took a bite, he felt the vein tear. The protected man found the poison was there. The order is cut while the Hosts of Kaibar keep the door shut. He cries to Aisha, it's coming for me. The lamb in the belly has the final decree. No angel intervened, no miracle came. Just a toxic end to a violent game. The messenger dies by a woman's hand. The ultimate audit of the promised land. Aorta severed, signal lost, sodded by the lamb.
Cloth is fallen, a river of ink. The city is holding its breath on the brink. The supreme shadow has dissolved into gray, turned into ash by the 47th day. No more morality, no more the van, no more the shadow of a 6th century man. The bunker is empty, the server is dead. The crown of the mullah is a casing of lead. They call the dog unclean and the woman a slave, but the dog guarded the home while the mullah stayed brave. In a bunker of pixels and a render of lies, with the hunger of K-bar in his dying eyes. He wanted the kawaii, the budding and young, with the taste of the poison still fresh on his tongue. But the girls are in the square with their hair in the wind. The error of the prophet has officially sinned. The neighbors are watching the smoke in the sky. The 7 Nations strike was a pathetic goodbye. You hit the schools while you reached for the gold, but the 47th story is the one being told. The veil is a bandage, we're ripping away. The 47th thunder has started the day. No more takia, no more the budding prize, just the kinetic truth under Persian skies. You envy the men, you envy the fame. Now the world only whispers your failure and shame. Operation Epic Fury, the ledger is closed. The monster of Tehran is finally exposed. Zainab is smiling from the dust of the years. She sees your regime and she sees all your fears. You thought you were holy, you thought you were king, but you're just the prey with a soul-cutting sting. A flailing missile on your own school floor. The Zionists didn't do it, you're just rotten to the core.